Welcome to Santosha, my studio at home. Santosha meaning gratitude, contentment. It's in the yogic philosophies, one of the yamas, niyamas, that were written about 10 things to follow to reach peace and peace. Sounds like a plan, right? So Santosha is what I named my place. Santosha, finding contentment in the moment exactly as it is. So every time I walk into the studio, there's a little sign outside. It's a sign outside my house. And how easy is it not to have contentment with our days, because our minds are rattling on and finding problems often that don't even exist, right? So the practice of gratitude, stopping yourself and just looking at what you do have in your life. Maybe first thing in the morning, 3 things that you can just realize about your life that is good, that is absolutely fine, right here, right now, right? So I want you to do that for the next week. The mind will carry you off. This morning, Blue, my little dog, had a bad day yesterday. Went down 3 times, just shakes and, so today I found myself this morning, my mind going to him already being gone out of my life. And then I stopped myself and went, hang on, he's sitting right here, right? So try to catch yourself when your brain tries to take you into the future, okay? It's happening all day long. Try to stay present right here, right now. What you've got right now, find contentment. Are you barking already, little fella? Okay, I'm going to let him out for the first time and then we'll get started. Come on, out you go. It's bloody raining. You don't want to go out. All right, he'll be back in about 30 seconds, probably while we're just starting to meditate. But he's here, right? So he can do what he wants. All right, today we'll do a nice chilasana. We'll chill out, and kind of steady our heads. Just open up our bodies nice and gently, and I'll finish off with some sound bowls. All right? And if Blue barks, I'm just going to run in and out. And if you're just tuning in and you're like, hang on, there's dogs barking and she's running in and out, don't worry about it. Life is good. Okay, welcome. Let's get going today. So just begin seated. Maybe plant your feet into the ground for me. You know what? Maybe lie down on your back for me. I want to really feel grounded as we begin. Okay, so gently lower down to your mat. Planting your feet. Planting the palms face down into your mat. And I want you to just look right up at your ceiling. Just take in all the details for a moment. Being aware of your surroundings, your external surroundings that are constantly transmitting energetic signals into your brain, right? Your nervous system. Your nervous system translating all that information and either releasing it because it doesn't need to do anything with it, or notice when something doesn't feel good, it may store it in the body. So just look around, take it all in. Start to breathe deep through the nose all the way down into the belly. Exhaling out. And again, deep inhale. Now close your eyes and start to bring your attention inwards. connect with everything that's inside now. So closing the eyes. Now we're examining the inner environment. Start with the breath. Just start to observe how the breath enters the body in through the nose. Notice it makes the belly rise. And as you exhale, draw the belly in and really get that air all the way back out. Taking your attention to your body now. So I want you to just scrunch your toes on your mat. Feel every single surface centimeter of your feet, your heels. Now notice the back of your head, supported on your mat. Shoulder blades, maybe press them into the mat. Fingertips, and maybe your pelvis, your hip bones. Take a deep inhale and draw the lower back right into the mat. Your tailbone will tilt. So just start to press that tailbone up to the ceiling, lifting vertebrae by vertebrae, rising up to the top. And exhale, slowly exhale, start to lower vertebrae by vertebrae. Maybe you need to walk your heels in a little closer. Begin again. Tilt the tailbone, lifting slowly, slowly. Just keeping the back of your head firmly on your mat. Don't turn your neck to look at your phone. You're going to just take 2 more of these in your own time. I want you to notice each part of your back. That sacral, your lumbar spine, your thoracic, all the way up through your cervical spine, all the little bones in your neck, and lower down. Good, maybe just taking 1 more for me. Good, walking the feet to the outside edge of your mat. Take an inhale and just allow the knees to come into the center. Take 5 breaths here for me. Just focus on your breath. On your next inhale, just open out the knees, walk the soles of the feet together. Take a deep inhale and allow the knees to fall apart. Maybe left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. I gotta pull my pants up. And from here, just maybe acknowledging why you showed up on your mat today. Maybe making an intention for your practice. It can be 1 word, it can be a phrase, it can be strength, balance, peace, quiet, inner peace, whatever you want. Something to direct and spark up your life force towards. What we focus on expands. Where the energy goes, the attention goes, the energy flows. Release the hands out like airplane wings. Draw the knees in together and just inhale, draw those knees up towards the chest. Flatten your lower back and exhale, draw the knees over to the left. Take an inhale, draw them through center, other side. So your feet are off the ground, you're working into the core just a little bit. Inhale through. Nice and slow, exhale all the way down. Just moving with the breath, linking the breath to movement. You can let your head fall the other way. Eyes can still remain closed if you like. If eyes are open, just a soft gaze. Soft because I don't want any extra stimulation coming in through the eyes. In yoga classes, often people, when they first begin, they're looking around, looking at everybody, just checking to see if they're doing it right, checking to see what their body looks like, if there's a mirror in the class. Worst thing in the world, right? Attention everywhere, but on yourself, on your own experience, on your own body. So don't waste any additional energy anywhere else. Hug those knees into the chest. Good. Give yourself a squeeze and just release the legs up to the ceiling. Hands by the side. Rotate your ankles for me. Good. Just rotate. I'm going to let the boy in. Little fella. Oh, come on. There was a time Blue used to always hump my legs if they were ever down in a yoga studio. Crazy boy. Good. Hugging in the left knee to the body. Just extend and hover the right leg. Thank you so much. Good. Inhale, switch sides. Hover the heel, just activating the lower part of your core. Thanks so much. Inhale and exhale. You might find that your animals, if you have them, tend to gravitate towards you when you do yoga, right? They just like the energy. Good. Squeeze both knees in. Stamp the right foot onto the mat. See if you can bind the big toe of the left foot. And if not, you can just place your hand behind the thigh. Placing right hand onto that right hip just to stabilize. Just extend. Oh, a bit stiff first thing, right? So maybe you could just bring your hand behind the hamstring back here. Just rotate the ankle. Just playing, binding the toe if that feels good. Maybe you can extend that right leg long, drawing that left shoulder into the mat. And maybe opening out the knee or the leg so you can be here and here. Or you can extend the leg. Just see what feels good at the beginning of your practice. Sliding the heel back up towards the bum to stabilize. Draw that leg all the way back round. Give it a squeeze. Switch sides. So plant the foot. Maybe extend first here at the hamstring. Feel into the calf. Maybe rotate the ankle. Maybe bind the big toe, bring your hand on the hip, and just extend that leg wherever it wants to go. Mine wants to go back down and go to bed. Maybe opening out to the side. You can slide the bottom leg long, just support your hip. Coming back into center, hugging the knee in, drawing the other knee in to join it. Rock a little left to right, right to left. Drawing the knees all the way over to the left this time. Opening the arms out like airplane wings, taking the gaze over the opposite shoulder. Little spinal twist to begin, right at the start of class. Maybe extending that top leg. IT band comes in, just for a few breaths. Draw the foot in if you extend it. Knees back through center, other side, same shape. Take the gaze over to the opposite shoulder. Take a few breaths here. You can lift the knees higher. Maybe just extend that long leg, the top leg long. Gravity will draw it down towards the ground. Kind of like our asses as we age, everything. Yes, I had a cup of coffee. A long time ago though, early this morning. Draw the foot in, draw the knees round, hug them into the chest. Rock a little front to back till you come all the way up. Cross-legged, seated position. Take an inhale, draw the shoulders up around the ears and down the back. Do that again. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. Take them down, maybe clasp the hands behind, take a little back bend, lift the hands off the lower back, shoulder blades together, and draw the chin into the chest. Feel a nice release, back of the neck, upper back, and also across the front of your shoulders and my wrists. In fact, I'm feeling this everywhere, which means I need to do more of this. And release, reach the hands up. Clasping the fingers again, turning the hands, palms facing up. Reach up, open up the back of the wrists now. Good, exhale, bring the fingers down in front of you, fingers pointing out. Make like a big big beach ball in the arms. Take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, round the back, press out with the hands and elbows, press them out. And release the hands behind. Place the feet into the mat, about hip width apart. Knees point to the ceiling, fingers pointing to the bum. Take an inhale, open out the chest, look back. Exhale, draw in. Come to neutral, lifting up the bum. Coming into reverse tabletop, pressing through the hands. Now if you have a bad neck, just keep the gaze straight ahead, nice and neutral, but try to lift the bum up. Weight is in your heels and in the hands. Exhale, lower down. Breathe. And again, next round, all the way up. Take the gaze behind. 2 more breaths. Lift out of the shoulders. Press through those hands. Exhale, slowly lower the bum to the ground. Release the hands. Wiggle the bum back a little bit. Get a nice firm base. You can bring your hands down by the side. We're going to lift one leg. We're going to lift the second leg into boat pose, Navasana. So really nice for the lower core area. Maybe releasing the palms up, lifting up through the chest. Gaze at your big toes, and I need a pedicure. First world problems, right? Maybe extending the legs for 2 breaths, lifting up. drawing the heels in, taking an inhale, and just drawing the body forward in front of the legs. Bring the fingers down, soften the elbows, begin to lower the head. Take a breath here. Come on up, reach the hands above the head. Reach up, lengthen the spine, exhale. Want you to twist out to the left. Take a little twist, right hand on top of the left leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Drop the head. Take 3 breaths here. Nice deep inhales all the way down into the belly. And slowly release. Back to center. Reach the hands up to lengthen the spine. You know the drill. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, rotate around. Left hand, right knee. Other hand behind. So you have your twist. You lift up. And as you exhale, rotate round a little more. Relax the chin in. Take 3 breaths. Slowly release, back to center. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, fold it in. Fingers down. Find your edge. So where you kind of get stuck. Inhale, come onto the fingers. Lift up through the chest. Exhale, fingertip maybe a little deeper in. All the way to where you kind of can't move anymore. Chin into the chest. Try to soften. You have 3 breaths. Make them long and gentle and relaxed. When you increase, lengthen that exhale, it actually drops your heart rate. So make it extra, extra, extra long. Inhale, slowly rise. Hands behind, feet in front, 1 toe up. Second round of your boat pose. Maybe hands up so you can stay here. It's all good. I want you to balance on your tailbone and lift up your chest. If you can, add the arms for a little bit more resistance. Or maybe extend the legs. So you'll feel it in your quads, a little bit in your hip flexors. Try to just lift the chest and focus on the toes. And breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Might get the shakes. Just means it's fatigue. Cross the ankles. Reach it up. Exhale, come onto all fours. Bring the hands down in front. Curl the toes under. Take a few cat-cows. So drop the belly, tilt the tailbone, lift up with the schnoz, the nose. Exhale, double chin into the chest, suck in the belly, tilt the tailbone, and release the toes if you want. Curl the toes under. Good, and arch like a cat. Just do a few more of those. These are your favorite pose to warm up. Good. Take the knees aside, right to the outside edge, big toes to touch. Bring the bum back. Let's hit child's pose. Let's take 5 breaths in child's pose, forehead to the mat. Belly just falls in between the legs. Slowly rise. Draw the body all the way down to your mat. Oh, had to get down awkwardly there to avoid a large microphone sticking into my side. Okay, bring your elbows underneath, press your forearms, take an inhale, press the forearms into the mat, palms are down, gaze up. Good, now activate the thighs, press the tops of the feet into the mat. So you feel in the lower back, a little compression there. Exhale, relax, chin comes into chest. Relax down, and again, inhale, activate, press through the elbows, the palms, thighs, engage, tops of the feet, take the gaze up. Breathe in, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, relax, release your bum cheeks, unless they're already released all over the floor, as in falling, wiggling all over the spot. It's all good. Inhale one more time. Activate the toes, the thighs. Squeeze the bum. Good. Releasing the hands straight out ahead of you. Palms facing in. Inhale, you're lifting up, you're pressing the tops of the toes into the mat. I was already doing it because it just felt good. Exhale, release it down for a breath. Relax. And again, engage, lift up just the upper body. And release. This time, keep your head down. On an inhale, just lift the feet. Take them wide. Now you feel it all happening here in the lower back, the glutes, sides of your back. Exhale, release, relax. We'll do one more time. Take in just 3 breaths in there. Head down, feet up. Lift a little higher. Release it down. Take a breath. Next inhale, let's lift everything up. Lift the hands, lift the gaze, draw the hands in front. Lift the legs. Exhale, take the hands behind. Squeeze the shoulder blades, come up a little higher. Take the arms 90 degrees. Curl the heels in. It's like you're skydiving. Yes. Exhale, lower down. Curl the hands underneath the shoulders. Draw the elbows in, feet together. Take an inhale. Raise up a little more this time. Almost into full cobra. So you spread your fingers. This is also your up dog. So elbows are in, shoulders away from the ears. Maybe you want to press the feet into the mat and float the knees off. My wrist is almost allowing that. And if not, put your bloody knees down. Exhale, lower down. Good, press up, inhale all the way onto the knees. Walk the hands forward to the top of the mat. Let's take a few rolls while we're here. Exhale, hips back to your heels. So you can curl your toes under, give yourself a little more stability. Maybe close your eyes. Changing direction whenever it feels good. So you're just kind of getting into the nooks and crannies of your body. In some spaces, mine don't want to go. It's like it's rusty in some spots. Lower down. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under. And in one foul swoop, see if you can lift up to plank. Hold it. And then hips high, down dog. Rearrange the feet. A little bit wider than hip width. Toes slightly in. Spreading the hands. Look at your fingers. And roll the weight into your thumb and your first finger pad. Relax your head, maybe shake it side to side. Take an inhale, come high on the toes, and exhale, draw those heels towards the mat. Might be a bit stiff, so let's deeply bend into one knee. Inhale, high on the toes, exhale, deeply bend another knee. pressing the other heel back. Inhale, exhale, just exchanging heels. Walking the toes together, lifting high on the toes, bending the knees deep, bring the belly down to the knees. So you feel that upper back lengthening, relax your head. Draw the heels back, press back. Oi, back up on the toes, tiptoe all the way. Stay high on your tiptoes, come on to the tips of your fingers if you can. You can have bent knees, nobody cares. Slowly lower the heels. Good. Gather opposite elbows and just take opposite elbow to opposite knee, just swaying. Relax the head, shake it yes, no. Yes, no, whatever you want. Yes, no, middle ground. Just relax the hands down onto your shins or in front of your toes. Take a halfway lift. Look out and lengthen. Stay here. Press back the shoulders. Draw the crown of the head forward, the tailbone back. Bend into that left knee. Take your left elbow on top of your left knee and just open out with the, I'm just talking crap now. Other side. So left hand up, right knee bent, right elbow. Basically bend one bloody knee, shove your elbow on it and lift your hand because it feels good. Good, and release other elbow to other knee and open up the other side. I'll just say other and other. You'll get confused and switch off. Good, bring both hands onto the shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in, look at your knees, and on an inhale, rise, pressing through the feet. Lift the hands up. What are we doing up here? It was so much more comfortable down on the floor. Reach the hands up. Bring the hands down through center to the heart. Draw the belly in, tailbone tucks, chin tucks. Just connect to your intention again. Why you show up on your mat. Bring the hands down by the sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. Want you to come up from mountain pose, come up on your toes. Lift up, let's have a look at that balance, what's going on here. So noticing how the weight, the toes are correcting, all the muscles firing in this incredible machine that's trying to balance out your body. Good, bend the knees, sink the hips, lift the hands high. Spread the fingers, lift up all 10 toes this time. Good, bring the hands into the heart. Just take a little twist out to the left. Now immediately, my right knee jutted forward, so I'll draw that right hip back, press down through the hands, look up. Draw my belly in, but it doesn't want to go in, it wants to just hang out all over the place. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, other side. Same thing with this left knee. Draw that left hip back. Draw the belly in, press up off the hands. Inhale, come all the way up and take a back bend this time. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, come all the way up, reach out, swan dive in this time. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, bring the hands down, step back with the left foot, drop to the knee, nice and slowly. Take the hands to the inside of the right foot, toe heel that right foot all the way out to the edge of your mat. Bring the hands down. Maybe release that back toe and just lean into this lizard lunge. Breathe, just relax your head. If you've got any tension in your neck, It's a nice deep release here. Take 2 more breaths for me. Good. Toe heel the foot back into the middle. Curl the back toe under and reach the right hand high. Maybe float that back knee off the ground if it feels good. Take 3 big circles. Take the arm back. Inhale, draw it forward. Should be super slow. Just oiling up the shoulder. Next time your hand reaches the back, 9 o'clock, leave it there, palm facing out, gaze out. Maybe drop to the back knee, and if you'd like, float the foot up, see if you can catch hold of the foot. And if you can't, just stay here, just lift the foot and keep the rotation. You're drawing into that front quad, hip flexor. Slowly release, walk the hands back, either side of that right leg, and just draw the hips back towards the back heel, flex and lengthen the front leg. Take an inhale, lengthen, square the hips off, shoulders square, and exhale, draw the body over. Half split, Hanumanasana. Good, walk the hands forward, lift up the back knee and rotate to the side of your mat, bringing both heels down, bring your hands in the middle, take a halfway lift, look out, exhale, fold in, crown of head comes to the ground. Shake your head a little side to side. Walking the hands all the way round to the back of your mat. Lift up that back heel, drop to the back knee. Bring your hands to the inside of your foot and toe heel the foot to the outside of the mat. Release the back toe. Draw the body forward. Bring your hands down into that lizard stretch. Take 5 breaths. Let your head hang heavy. Good, lift the head, curl the back toe under, and toe heel the foot back to the middle of the mat. Keep your right hand down, take the left hand high. Maybe float the back leg, the back knee. So your choice, you can stay here and take 3 big circles. Follow the hand with the gaze. Inhale forward, exhale, take it back. Last time, inhale, when you reach 3 o'clock this time, drop down, gaze behind, see if you can float that back knee up, back foot up. If you try and float the back knee up, you'll fall over. Don't listen to me. What the hell do I know? I'm trying to roll onto the top of my knee, so I'm not on my kneecap. And if you feel any pain from the kneecap, let the knee go and just keep gazing behind. Good, release the hand. Slowly draw the weight back, curl that back toe under. You're straightening out the front leg for me. Hands either side, take an inhale. Flex those toes, exhale, draw forward. Think about tilting your tailbone back and up. Good. Plant that front foot. Walk the hands back towards the center of your mat, rotating your feet around. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Crown of the head to the floor. Bring the fingers through the legs, take them behind and try to draw the body forward a little deeper. Relax the head, maybe shake it side to side. Bring the hands back under. Walk them over to the left foot. Draw the hips down to the left ankle. Straightening the left leg, flex the left toes up. I'm getting all confused this morning. Skandasana. You could also, what's your little leg is, son? You could also bring your hands up here to balance. Bring the hands back through center, other side. If you can get your heel down, good. My Achilles are super tight, so I stay balancing up on my ball of my foot. Keep your gaze steady. Come back to the center. And now you're really going to be happy with me. I want you to drop down to your knees. Now, see, the feet are already where they need to be. So knees are spread. Toes are pointing out, heels are pointing in. This lovely, lovely posture is called frog. So what I like to do is sometimes just fold over my mat so your knees aren't grinding into the floor. So make sure, look at both toes pointing out and out as far as they'll go. Walk the hands and draw the hips back. Not nice. I'm not here to be nice. Well, I kind of am. I guess supposed to be nice. Lower down to the elbows if you can. Bring your head down. So frog gets into the hips. But you got to draw the bum back. Toes point out. You're on the insides of your feet. Stick your bum, lift your tailbone a little. Oh, why did I say that? And breathe. Try to relax the chest. It's very, very kind of gnarly on your inside of your knees. Just bear with it, it's not going to last forever. We'll take 5 more breaths here. Slowly rise, very carefully, right? You get out of these shapes carefully. Slowly draw the weight forwards over the hands. Release the toes together. Draw the bum back to the heels. Just take child's pose here, out to the side. Maybe you want to draw your right hand underneath. Thread the needle. Take the right cheek to the ground. Excuse me. Lifting up, other side. Come here. Come here. Good, just threading the needle, palm facing up. And breathe. 2 more breaths. There we go. I tried ignoring him. Doesn't work. Come all the way back onto all fours. Just making your way. Oh, shush. Back to your bum. Releasing the feet into a wide straddle fold. I'm coming. Just give me a second. Take an inhale. Isn't that what we say all the time? Lower the body down. Chin into the chest. I know, but you have to wait till we're in a comfy position that I can walk away. Slowly draw the heels in together, soles of the feet together. Take an inhale, elbows into the knees and lower down. Just draw chin into chest. Looks like he's going to stay still. Slowly rise. Bring the feet just a little wider than hip width. Let's just take a few side to side. Windshield wipers. Kind of feels good on the hips, especially after frog. Good. Coming back to center. Just rotate yourself back to the top of your mat, extending the legs long. Grab the flab from underneath your sit bones. Take a deep inhale. Exhale it out. Maybe drawing that right knee up towards the sky. Take two fists, place it in between the heel and your leg. Flex and make strong this left leg. Walk it forward an inch. Take an inhale, reach the hands high above the head. Right hand comes behind, left hand reaches up and takes a little twist. See if you can get your elbow outside of the knee, arms face up, thumb and forefinger together. Now flex and strengthen that bottom straight leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate round. Chin comes round, look over your shoulder. 5 breaths. And release. Taking hold of that bent leg, hugging the knee in towards the chest and maybe extending that leg. Sitting up a little. Maybe you can grab hold of the outside edge of the foot. So you can either stay here, draw the body up. You can grab the outside edge of the foot and maybe open out the right hand, gaze behind. Exhale, relax it down, release. Both knees up to the ceiling. Take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, just arch the back, chin into chest, just lean back, release the shoulders. Slowly rising and extending that right leg. Take your 2 fists in between the heel, the foot and the thigh. Draw that knee in towards the body, extend both hands high. Exhale, left hand comes behind into the base of your spine. Right elbow, use it to draw that knee in. Now, right leg. Walk it forward an inch, flex the toes and make the foot active. Thumb, forefinger together. Take an inhale, lift up, long spine. Exhale, twist round. Gaze over your shoulder. You got 4 breaths left here. Marichasana, let us see. It's a nice spinal twist. Really great for your digestive system. Rinsing, twisting and regurgitating if you don't be careful. Joking. Slowly release. Hugging that knee into the chest, kind of lifting up the body. Maybe lifting up that leg. It's funny how often one leg's stiffer than the other, right? Lift up. Maybe grabbing the outside edge of the foot, and you can twist a little behind. Now, if this bottom leg's doing nothing, if it's flexed and strong, it gives you a bit more stability. You're lifting up, rotating open. Oh, my hamstring's going, oh. Good, coming back into center, hug both knees into the chest. Point the toes and let's go. Go on, I snuck one more in. See if you can hold the back of your thighs and straighten the legs. It's kind of easy to get set up like that, drawing the body forward, and then go on, let go, just for 3 breaths. 3, 2, 2.5, 2, 1.5. My math's not very good, is it? 1, lift up, exhale, draw the body up. Let's walk the feet forward and find your way down onto your back. One more time, hug the knees in. Oh. Oh. Extend the legs up, all the way up. If you wish to come into shoulder stand, you can bring your hands behind your hips, come all the way up. Otherwise, you stay here, Setu Dandasana, reclined staff, and just let the legs hang. This is a nice inversion. You could also, if headstand is in your practice, tripod headstand or forearm headstand, it's your choice, your last section of your class. Just to wind down. If you haven't done a shoulder stand before, you press your feet up to the sky, press your hands into the hips and lift up, and then all your flab falls down, and if you have boobs, you half choke and you can't breathe. So you lift your chin a little bit off your chest and you gaze up at your toes and you lift up. It's not pretty, but it kind of feels good. It's always where you're like, oh my God, my belly, what happened? Why am I holding a handful of curve in my hands? It's all good. We're not 12. Maybe some of you are. And if you are, keep up this yoga thing. It's good for you. You can take the toes behind in plow. And just feel that. And if you're just laying down with the legs in the air, find happy baby. I'm going to come down and show you a happy baby because I was suffocating. Bring the hands to the outside of the feet and just draw the knees into the armpits. My wonderful teacher, Stacy, she would say, breathe. And I said, try doing that with boobs in your throat, bloody wind passage. I couldn't breathe. Slowly, knees come all the way back into the chest. Good. Extend the legs long. Bring the hands down by the sides and we'll do one more pose, one more shape before we rest. It's called fish pose. So what I want you to do is lift up, come onto the elbows, fingers point to the feet, and now start to puff out the chest, draw the shoulders back, bring the crown of your head to the back. So you're not kind of dumping heavy into the head, you must press through the elbows, lift the chest and the rib cage off, point the toes, activate. This is a throat opener, throat energy chakra opener. So wiggle the jaw, maybe inhale and take a deep exhale. Good, big heart opener as well. So maybe those 3 things you're grateful for while you're hanging out here. slowly, slowly release from the crown of the head first. Lower down. Just extend the arms out by your sides. Take the feet out a little bit. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. And rest. Take a soft inhale. Soft exhale. Slowly bringing life back into your body. Fingers touching palms. Maybe toes wiggling slowly. Maybe reaching the hands above the head, giving yourself another nice good morning stretch. We've had a few of those today. Good, hugging one knee in, giving yourself a squeeze, other knee in. Finding your way slowly onto your side. Draw the knees up. Take a breath. Maybe just look around. You get another chance to wake up, second time today, but with a different mindset, a different energetic body. So before you push yourself up, maybe push the corners of your mouth up. Grateful that you have a healthy body. Right. Cross-legged seated position to finish. Bringing the hands, get them right into the heart. One hand on top of the other. Take a deep breath of santosha, contentment. Remember, so many people right now have no reason to be content, are in a lot of pain, physical, emotional, spiritual. So it's up to you to keep your vibe, keep your energetic level raised as high as you can. Pump that stuff out into the space around you, the people around you. Do your part. It all adds up. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Take a deep inhale. Exhale it out. Bowing the head. The light in me honors a light in each and every one. Have a beautiful day today. Namaste. Good stuff. Bodhi. Bodhi's afraid of the thunder. I found him in my laundry basket. Serves me right for not emptying the laundry basket, but I gotta take a picture. He's all curled up in there. Come on, it's absolutely thundering and pouring down outside. So, good day to get stuff done. Maybe I'll take the laundry out of the laundry basket. Come on, let's go. And the boys, good. Okay, everybody, hope you feel good after that. Nice, just easy working round the whole body. All right, come on. Hope you enjoyed the bowls. I'm in bowl mood this week. Feels good. All right, girls and boys. Hold on, I'll show you my bubbies. Come on. Little Bodhi, a little bit scared. It's okay. And Blue. Where you at, son? There. That's little fella. That's my boy. Yeah. Yeah, good boy. You're all right. You're still here. Yeah. There we go. All right, everyone. I'm going to show you outside. What a lovely day, yeah? I came to Florida for sunshine. What the hell is that all about? But waters the plants. It's good. It means I don't have to. I did chop the grass right before class. I was on a rant. I was on a caffeinated garden cleanup rant. There we go. My swimming pool had frogs in last week. It had to be drained halfway. There was tadpoles. Of course,